Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It has been so long since I have done an Akashic record channeled video. There's been a lot going on this year, a lot shifting, a lot moving, and we are starting to enter the second half of the year. And I just realized, like, oh my goodness, I have not been doing my channel videos, and I love doing my channel videos. And so there is hopefully going to be a lot more channel videos where this one comes from. And I would love to hear what topics you would like me to channel about. My guides have been telling me I need to start asking some silly and ridiculous questions and some fun questions and just kind of like making it fun. Whew. So, we're gonna be doing some of that, which I'm excited about. Also planning to do just some more regular videos of me just talking to the camera and some podcasts. There are some podcast episodes that have yet to be released, which will be really, really good as well. So we're gonna get right into it. Today, the question is the August energies. My birthday is in August. It is a powerful month. There are some eclipses happening this month. We just came through a really powerful last week in July. Lots happening, lots of turbulence happening. I don't know for my other girlies out there feeling all the feels, all the emotions. That's been happening. So, yeah, I'm just really excited to get in here and see what's going on, see what's happening for my collective for August. So, if you are watching this video, if you resonate with this video, then it is for you. Anything that you don't resonate with, you can leave it. You don't have to take it. Take what you need and leave the rest. Always trust your own gut before anyone else, including mine. All right, so we're gonna see what's up, what's happening. I'm excited, if I didn't already say that. Whew-wee. Mother God, help me to open my heart. Protect me and guide me away from any fears or resistance. Remove all judgment and allow me to channel the truth as it is revealed for our highest good and the highest good of all. Remove any obstacles from the connection to and the awareness of the truth. Help me to surrender to truth and allow it to flow through me unhindered. I now request access to the Akashic records of the collective. Help me to know the collective in the light of the Akashic records, to see the collective through the eyes of the lords of the records, and enable me to share the wisdom and compassion that the masters, teachers, and loved ones of the collective have for it. The Akashic records are now open. Namaste. Okay. So, right now I'm just seeing this like coliseum of guides around me, and I'm like standing in the middle with a microphone, and I'm like, okay, guys, tell me what you want me to say. Tell me what the people need to know. The people on Earth, tell me what they need to know for August. What is happening in August? What is happening in August? Oh, here comes my puppy to join us. All right. Okay, so I'm just right now I'm like in the middle of this. I've been taken to this kind of like coliseum, we'll call it. And I'm in the middle of it. And I'm spinning around and around and around in this coliseum, and there's people throwing things down at me, and there's just all this noise, all this chattering. There's just so much noise happening. And so right now I am representing you. I'm representing the human. And it is so important for us to, oh my gosh, now my cat's coming. Don't know if you can see, but I am fully surrounded by pets right now. Okay. It is so important for you to disconnect, to unplug, to stop consuming so much, to be aware of what you're consuming. Because basically, there's just so much talking happening in the collective right now, not a lot of listening. So throat chakra activations happening for the collective on a very massive scale. We are all moving into more authentic expressions of ourselves. We are all like, as a collective, we've moved through a massive heart expansion period. So much grief. I keep wanting to like burp. So much grief, so much heaviness, so many emotions. There's been a lot of emotional transmutation happening. Still happening, also, I will say. But there is also as a collective, we are also moving into the throat, which is our free speech, our right to express ourselves. A lot of expressing happening, not a lot of listening, going inward, listening to other people, appreciating other people's perspectives without having to try to convince them of your way, to change them into your way, or judging them for how they feel. If you are someone who gets very triggered by what you see online, it is a time to unplug and to go inward. They're showing almost that all of this can exist outside of your energy bubble. You don't have to soak it all in. You don't have to chew through and regurgitate and understand and decipher and sift through the 75 million different opinions there are out there. Your aura is actually strengthening right now to be able to kind of like hold you and your opinion and your truth. Every single person in the world has their own truth and their own opinion. 95% of these people are not listening to their truth. They are plugged into a narrative or a program or a paradigm or a belief system that is not their own, but it's like they have a plug and they've been plugged in from the back and they're just spewing this other like cord of energy. It's just like plugged in and it's coming out the front and they're just spewing it everywhere. 95% of people. So we need to take that cord out, take those cords out, release those belief systems that aren't ours. And to do that, we have to unplug them and then we have to seal that back up for a bit. So intentionally stop consuming. And then there's a period where it's quiet. You don't hear a lot. You might not be hearing from your guides. You might not be seeing the synchronicities. You might feel like you're alone, go into periods of loneliness or isolation or feeling like you're isolating yourself. That's okay. You need to essentially, before we can really open up to the higher truth and to the truth of your soul, we need to seal it up and spend some time in the humanness of our own human. Feel through what we need to feel through our own emotions. Because the other thing that happens when we're plugged into these systems is we are transmuting the emotions of the others that follow that system. And so essentially, we're unplugging all the plugs that are not ours. So from society, from our ancestors, from our own previous like versions of ourselves that we are no longer, we're taking the plugs out and we're sealing that. And we're going into a phase of discovering our own truth, which can be emotional and isolating at first, and that's okay. That's part of the process. When we learn to go in and listen to ourselves, we then receive the ability to listen to the higher aspects. to God, source, our guides. So first we listen to ourselves, and then chunk, 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 things expand, and we receive the ability to listen to others. Sorry, not to others, to God, others up high in the sixth dimension and higher, as my healer would say, or the third heaven and higher, as Reiki would say. Either way, we want to be working with those high vibrational guides, and we receive more access to them and to our higher self when we first learn to listen to our body and our lower self, and we allow her to, or him, to purge through what he needs to purge through. So, but we can't necessarily do that when we're plugged into all of these external systems and we're consuming and all of that stuff. So sometimes our guides intentionally take us away from all of that and isolate us or put us alone. And so you might be in various stages of that process, which I just described, throughout the month of August. Anywhere where you're still plugged in, it's going to be pulled out through these eclipses. So that can be relationships, jobs, beliefs, etc. You might notice things leaving your life somewhat dramatically in certain cases, or quietly and subtly and just easily. Like one day it's here and one day it's gone. Anything that is not in alignment with your truth. So some of you are, it's going to be like there'll be some things happening. Others of you, you've done a lot of that. You might be feeling isolated or lonely at the start of this process through this month. You also could potentially be feeling a lot of emotions. Now, if you haven't done the unplugging, you might be doing a lot of collective purging. If you have, you might be doing a lot of ancestral or your own purging, but emotions, any emotions that are not compatible with your truth that you are ready to release are also going to be coming up for release this month. So it could potentially be a turbulent month for you. Now, what would make this month less turbulent? Accepting and surrendering to plans not working out, or moments of loneliness and isolation where you would rather have connection, emptiness, surrendering to those feelings, letting yourself feel that because it is part of the process. Not trying to force things to happen that don't want to happen. So like reaching out to a girlfriend 8 times to try to get her to hang out, but she doesn't want to hang out with you. Maybe instead, don't reach out, see who reaches out to you. Or trying to make that thing happen every which way. Just don't waste your energy on that. Sit back and see what works itself out, what easily resolves itself. The more energy you put into pushing or trying to make an outcome be the outcome you want, right now, this month especially, you're gonna be so exhausted and tired if you do that, because you are fighting against such a big planetary energy. So like you versus all these planets, you're going to be feeling really tired if you're trying to force through or push through things that just don't seem to be happening right now. Stop trying to force it. It's not meant to happen right now. There are specific phases to the journey, and you must go through these phases. You can't skip over them. The more you can just accept and surrender to the specific phase you're in, the easier your dream reality will come to you, and the faster, because you do have the ability to speed timelines up. So if you let yourself work through what you need to work through and you stop trying to force things, you actually can move that future timeline that is sitting right now, that is living, that is existing in a higher dimension. You can remove the energy that is blocking it from manifesting physically and allow it to drop in, because it's all your dreams and desires and everything you want is sitting in higher dimensions right now. There are versions of it sitting already in these dimensions that we cannot see. Now, in order for these things to be made physical, they have to drop down through the dimensions. And if you think about it sitting up here and there's these blocks or these emotions or there are things that are energetically in the way. It's like that it's like that game, like that Plunko game. I think that's what it's called. But there's like a bunch of sticks, and then there's like marbles or something on the top, and then you pull out the sticks, and eventually someone pulls the stick that allows all the marbles to fall. The marbles are like your dreams and these visions you have for yourself, and the sticks are like the energy and the things you need to work through that are blocking those marbles from dropping, that are blocking that manifestation from becoming physical. The more you try to force or push or make it happen, that's not what's going to get the needle to move. It's actually the surrendering, the accepting, and the feeling, and just allowing, that allows those sticks to come out, those energies to shift, allows life to give you the lessons you need so that your dreams can then manifest physically. Now, if you've asked for really big things, trust that you're going to be moving through really big emotions that you might not always fully understand, and that is okay. That's actually good news. So we're in the plunko part. We're in the part where we're pulling out the straws, and that's not always easy. But your dreams are there already in the higher realms. We're just bringing them down to the physical. And so, yes, you can speed up the timelines to a degree, but you can't force something that isn't meant to be here yet. Whatever is going on for you, like if you have this specific dream, all the other pieces and parts that are involved in that dream have to line up perfectly for you to receive that dream, which means you can do all the inner work on you, and everything that is connected to that dream is going to start to shift. All the people, the places, the lessons they need, everything. But also, we can't force those other components to be ready before they're ready. So all you can do is focus on you and know that your dream is coming to you. Whew. Yep. Your dream is coming to you. But you have to go through this initiation process in order to get there. It's part of it. So stop trying to force it and stop trying to play God. Yep. Is there, I feel like that is a fairly complete message. Is there anything else that you guys want me to share in regards to that? Just have fun. Have fun. Have more fun. Even if things are hard, you can still find pockets of fun. You can make jokes of it, make light of it, have humor in it, have humor in this human experience that you are in. Even if things are hard, make room and make space for fun. If it's going to be hard anyways, it might as well be fun while it's hard. So yeah, don't force yourself into extra suffering just for the heck of it. Unless you want to. Unless suffering is fun to you, then I guess by all means, go for it. Yes. And is there any other... There's something with the planets here. Oh, that's so beautiful. So basically, they're showing like all of the planets as like a family. So like Earth, Saturn, Mars, like all of our solar system, the Milky Way, everything that's in the Milky Way is like a family system. And so the other planets moving through what they need to move through, just like in our individual self, as we heal, we shift and change the planets around us, and like our healing impacts our mothers and our children and our fathers and our grandparents and all this. The same is happening on a large scale with the planets right now. So what's happening with the planets is ultimately helping Earth move through this phase she's moving through that I described at the beginning. Yeah, so the planets are our friends. The planets are our friends, Mother Earth's friends. So they're helping her as they move, even though it's turbulent at times. It is all happening for her highest good and ultimately for our highest good, since um, we are born as part of Earth in this lifetime. Very interesting. Because some souls that are here on this planet right now are in soul and higher self form, also planets or angels, or um, like they're not from Earth, but they are here and a part of Earth because their body is a part of Earth. So there's an aspect of themselves that is born into Earth. And Earth is a manifested physical representation of Sophia, which is the feminine, who also has the masculine, Christos. And then Earth is a representation of this. Sun, representation of the masculine. Great Mother holds all of the Milky Way. And all of creation, really. But then making it small, which is hilarious because Earth herself is not small, but a lot smaller than Sophia. And the Milky Way is a lot smaller than all of creation. Making it small, we then have Earth as the feminine, Sun as the masculine. We receive so much from the sun here on planet Earth. Like there's so much happening between that masculine and feminine energy. And then I'm also just asking or thinking of, those of us that are part of other planets that have separated a piece of our soul to come to this planet to help because we are all related. Yeah, we are all part of one system. So we're all helping each other out. Very interesting. Very interesting. My puppy has said, that is enough. Although I do have more questions about that, I think I'll leave it there for now. So I'll just do my closing prayer. Thank you, Mother God, for coming to my aid. Thank you to all the beings of love and light who have assisted the process. Thank you, masters, teachers, and loved ones of the collective for providing your love, guidance, and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. All right, well, thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening to the video. Let me know if you have any comments, any questions, anything else that you would like me to ask, if it resonates with you, all the things. Share with your friends. If you're interested in booking a reading, I have readings available. I have healings and clearings available. And I also have the doors open to my Feminine Frequency Method program right now, which teaches you how to live in alignment with the frequency of your soul instead of the frequency of survival and the conditioning of survival. So if any of that interests you, give me a shout out. But otherwise, until the next video, I will see you then. Have a great day. May your day play out for the highest good. Namaste.